Hi.
How you doing?
Good, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I really am, and I have to say I really enjoyed the film as well. It was very nice and light and entertaining. And you play Eve, who sort of keeps an eye on Fletch's temporary residence. You're sort of like the neighbour.
Yeah.
She's kind of wacky, really,
What?
isn't she?
What do you mean?
How much would you trust Eve to look after your apartment?
Uh, Zero?
See, I told you she was wacky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You wouldn't trust her at all, in the
I mean,
nicest possible way.
if I wanted my residence to be possibly down to the studs when I returned, maybe I would. If I wanted to like file some weird, uh, I want to remodel and I need a weird excuse.
Yes, then she would be perfect for that. Have you ever
Yeah.
had a neighbor like her yourself?
Oh, I've had a lot of characters for neighbors. I'm not sure exactly like Eve, uh but definitely a lot of characters. Yes. I lived a
Right.
lot of different places. I when I was in my 20s and I was first moved to LA, I was moving around to a lot of different apartments and I definitely had my share of encounters with eh, fun personalities.
So how do you get on with your current neighbors?
My current neighbors are so wonderful. They are, well, I now live more of a little bit of a suburban area because it's good for my kids and it's um, more of a family area. And so we actually have wonderful neighbors. Yeah.
Which is great. Now, in the
Yeah.
film, you do have an inseparable companion, which of course is Minion, the dog.
Yes.
What was Minion like to work with? Did they like
Oh my
being cuddled?
God.
Because they got cuddled an awful lot,
Yes, her real name is Bertie.
which is a great name.
And yes, oh my goodness. Aside, yes, from being an amazing actress, um, she is so, yeah, she was a very well, she's a great temperament. And yeah, we had a lot of fun. Uh, Off camera, we played. We did a lot. We took a lot of photos. We did a lot of photo shoots with Bertie, and I have one of like Jon Hamm and Bertie and myself on the steps. She's adorable.
And talking of Jon Hamm, I'm sure there's going to be an awful lot of people who are so envious of you having had a whole scene with him to
Oh my
yourself.
God.
What was it like working with him? And were there any times when you just had to stop because basically you couldn't stop laughing?
Well, that happens with him a lot. I've actually known John since Bridesmaids because when we worked on Bridesmaids together, oh, that's when we first met. So I've known him for some years now. And so it was actually very fun because it was kind of like there was the comfort level of working with a friend and also knowing his sense of humor and I knew I was going to be laughing at him and I was.
Corpsing, as they call it in the trade, I think.
Yes.
Uh, and I gather coming up, I think we'll see it next year, you're going to be in Murder Mystery 2 with
Yes.
Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston.
Yes, that
What sort
was
of part are you playing in that? You're not sort of like Eve in that, are you, as well?
I'm not, but I was sort of starting to wonder if I'm getting into a zone because I definitely play someone who's uh
Little eccentric?
a little.
A little.
Uh yeah, let me just say it involves a bow and arrow.
Right.
My scene involves me
Okay.
shooting a crossbow. I mean,
Crossbow.
at
That's
people.
vicious.
Yeah. So yeah, it's she's another my character in Murder Mystery 2 is another sort of
Hmm.
uh a little bit off the reservation. Oh,
Right, makes mental
yeah.
note not to argue with you if you're good with a crossbow. And it's been lovely to talk
Yeah.
to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Lovely
much.
talking with you too. Thank you.